Nonetheless, a 78
Okay, we've got Pacific one away
since their last
on defense and
Berlin,
Gentle's on
Cairo.
attack.
But Pacific now with a chance
Got
to take
Genji
their
wall
first
over
series
towards
in the
B.
VCT this year.
And you got Deadlock in charge of probably walling over towards A, maybe not instant, maybe react. Okay, instant. Sure. I'm not even sure Beepo was close enough to hear this, by the way.
Actually, backs away and happy with how this has started out, but we are going to get a mid-re-clear from what I see as Pacific start to move towards that B side.
This is good from Gentle's. Maybe they heard and they were just going to play slow, just waiting for it to go. I think it's 45 seconds. This
Ninja's got the barrier mesh in A main as well, and I think this deadlock is something we've got to be thinking about consistently too, with the initiator changes.
Fnatic.
Deadlock also received an improvement
a
to
little
the
shaky.
GravNet, a reduction of the cooldown.
Oh, that's fast.
And that's
30
what
seconds?
the
Oh, it's only 30
right?
seconds
It's
now?
a little bit of extra stopping
Wait,
power.
you sure?
And it's going to need it in just a moment as Gentlemates have called this rotation towards his neck of the woods.
30, okay.
Well, as GravNet hopefully used to delay, has taken a little bit of damage and now calling for people to come and help out. As that pace begins to accelerate, but they walk straight into Cupid's barrel.
Oh, it's a shame, man. Imagine they actually got out of there.
Yeah, fight in the middle, though, here. I mean, Pacific
the bounce of the step actually owned them a little bit.
They do, backline secured. Now into a retake 4 versus 3.
Yeah, Starzo still waiting for that recon dart to come up, but the utility, it's not locked out at all. And onto side they walk. Pacific ready to run down Gentlemates. But it's a 1 versus 1 for Prox to try and
Ninja's
defend.
been solid, man.
And he can't do it.
He's been solid.
Spike doesn't go down. A big pistol.
This is 3 out of 3 pistols,
another
right?
pistol round for
Obviously
Pacific. 3 from 3 in the series. These are the sorts of situations where you take those small wins and turn it into something so much bigger. Nice early stall from Ninja.
Deadlock and the Sage are a good pick. I would always pick the Sage personally, but I think if you got some good tech on the Deadlock, it might
a little too soon trying to catch the rotation.
Nice. The GravNet's really good.
When it comes down to these retakes, the micro, the sort of
this is one of the better maps for your trips as well.
A bit of leadership here too. Pacific looking so much better than they did last stage.
Already the net
instant wall over towards A again. This time definitely no one close to here.
Maybe bait people out, but once again it's pressure trying to be placed on towards B. Is it 7? Hasn't connected any of his outlaw shots. Remember, that's had an nerf, and VALORANT's Spectre under fire and under pressure and can't live up to the task. Cupids can, and right now Pacific
and they know this guy's there. Shot that? No, not even.
They know all too well where he is.
Very clean on this one. The bonus is going to be nice, just 1 away from this. Do they do something weird, or do they just play defensive like this the whole time?
So, you know, not rifles, not going to have too much stopping power at longer ranges. But in terms of the fights, I mean, Sunset as a map, lots of tight choke points, probably fares pretty well.
5 pass on top middle.
Again,
they want a late swing over towards top mid.
Group so far has been pretty impressive.
What's going to happen? We're going to put the wall down group middle, or are we just outlaw holding this with a Spectre so it can one-shot? Okay, we're outlaw holding with a Spectre so that you can one-shot.
Absolutely nothing.
The makeshift ult.
Once again, just playing behind his wall. Seeing if anyone is going to peek out and trying to deny the camera getting any information. Mid completely vacated by Pacific.
A drone coming in, so Valorant can break this, allow 7 to maintain control of the line.
Good damage. Oh, okay. I saw the like up recoil of this time.
The wall does so, but Mini's already found the entry point. Up through top mid.
Okay, it's a nice sidestep from Mini. Well, it becomes about damage from Pacific. What can they get? My guy is sleeping in middle.
Should be dead. He isn't. It's a rifle picked up and half a chance here for Pacific.
Yeah, but they've still got an outlaw to retake with and a body down. This is going to be big problems, but there is a flank.
Yeah, and there's a player left behind in mid here. Bippo still on the back foot as Prox has shut down the initial part of this retake, and there is nothing left to be said of it now.
Just try lock him in and do a bit of damage. They're probably going to realize where he is.
The ice with just the 1 casualty as it stands.
Big for them to get momentum started. I think it's interesting to see the 2 different takes so far on
Got armor out of him, that's it.
Starzo struggles to get over the line with Waddle.
Yeah, he was 0-2 there as well, and I was just wondering, Starzo, come on, let's not have another slow start.
On the board,
makes a big difference as well.
Honestly, the confidence kill might be good there.
He's an emotional leader for the team. Yeah. You want to see him at least be able to pick everyone else up if he can't perform. And in doing so, GENLTE
Also on Deadlock having the option to switch his Strip's ability so that you can hear it, so it creates noise. It would create noise if someone... I mean, it's just too strong. Everyone would just choose the noise. I get where you're coming from, though. Like, the idea is actually not that bad.
And already, the fast lane giving that away, Cupid denying many any more space.
If the rest of the util was like really bad, the rest of the util was really bad, I'd be on board with it.
PCIFIC still fighting and still
so many duels going at the same time. Pick up the spike to make sure they can plant earlier.
So that Prox can get that plant down early.
Gotta probably play close towards Sykes. They're up against smokes. Double smoke for Cupid as well, so you can just smoke off E main and then just smoke off the spike.
Oh, but doesn't hit shots.
Starso so far away on this wraparound.
Yeah, Prox needs to defend this space and defend it vehemently. Can't quite do it, can't quite get the fight, and he's running out of bullets. The players now know about his position.
Nice.
The classic
oh my god, how did he get that?
So Prox now trying to chase down the last remaining GENLTE.
I was going to say really nice from Cupid, he baited him out so heavy, but that's nuts they got that kill.
Yeah, Prox does
I actually have no idea he's got that kill.
As you say, PCIFIC with a missed opportunity there to maintain their lead. Yeah, Starso so
that's
far away.
Crazy.
It's when just this awkward timing trying to push out the smoke.
Has he done all of that as well? That's nuts. Force him down to an eco as well. Dude, that's some impact right there. Outlaw can one-shot everyone, and they're about to get ults as well.
Potentially.
They should put up a good half now.
Always one of those players that's always going to.
Mate, I still got no idea he wins with a classic there.
You know, you take that, live and die by it. Solo Neon aggression here from 7 in A main with the stun on what is only a pistol purchase right now.
Wait, that's pretty cool.
This wall is so nasty from
the wall's pretty good.
Can't shoulder peek.
I doubt he actually... Well, you could do a lineup that would do it.
He's one away from the run it back. That's what he's wanting to try and fight for. Most importantly. GENTLE still very slow in the uptake this round. Don't want to get caught off guard. We've seen them lose Thrifties before.
Lol, man.
In terms of map space, they've not got a whole bunch.
Yeah. It's that initial exchange on A that PCIFIC are now gambling off of, as 7 is the only player there for the time being.
No way. Just went out of there as well. He had a free kill.
Yeah, they're going to head back in his direction. 7.
They try to take a timing though, right?
67
Ninja?
points of health. With his Sheriff in elbow. Not going to last too much longer there. Prox cutting it out, stamping out any of these issues as Martin.
Dude, I thought that was the bottom of mid guy. Wait, that's still kind of crazy that it goes down.
One back in the conversation, 4-on-4 through middle as that flank is removed again.
Yeah, 7 is going to be able to pick up that rifle, but once again, he'll be late to the party.
If Vaudo gets a kill, he gets his ult.
PCIFIC really leaving this to the dying embers for their retakes a lot of the time, but the success rate certainly showing improvements since last stage. The brunt of the push coming in from Link here, and Alo's managed to pick up another for his
Snake
troubles.
popped ult.
Martin rallying back with exactly what is asked of him. A couple for him, couple for Mini, and between the double duelists, they've done
Phoenix
what was required.
Neon ult
in front for the first time.
Good eco? Yeah, they'll take that.
First time feels like a long time.
30 seconds left.
Starting to deal real damage to PCIFIC's economy. You can see the priority in getting.
Wait, Fossilbot and Kick pick that one up? What the hell?
Nice, boys.
But it wasn't working like that.
Oh, miners. Yeah.
His what? I don't know what that was. But as we're heading into this round here, we are going to get a chance to listen in on PCIFIC's side.
Solid, thank you so much.
I think
Appreciate
that's
the 14 months.
to see what a difference has been made with the player change.
What did he say? He said my in-ears. Wait, what did you guys say?
Barrier deployed.
Well, it would have been nice. We'll have to wait a little bit longer for that one.
It was just a joke.
Yeah,
just a little prank.
Yeah, well, it's the gun round, you know. Not too important.
Keeping everyone on their toes.
Yeah, Bippo especially. Again, PCIFIC have been pretty good with
Lose
dealing
over
with
towards
this
middle,
mid-space.
push over
You can
towards
see
B in
two players
reaction.
pushed up on the B limit,
Feels a
but
little
it's
weird for Ninja
the
to just be
sole
playing on
defender
site
of
here.
A
Does he
right
not
now
need to
that's
leave
in
this?
some hot water.
Oh, and
that's...
Cupid caught out in the open. Still, PCIFIC look to contain the
Could be a crazy
situation
server
well.
here.
2 players are flanking round and clearing out mid. but Gentlemates, they've adjusted.
Okay,
and
you
they've
ain't
not
see
allowed
server
the
voting
lurkers
anymore.
to be hanging around.
Pretty
and
sure that's just a
Ninja
save.
gets caught himself.
Yeah, they're going to cancel this actually.
The buy
PCFIC,
rounds
couple
look
bullets from the
pretty
gun of Mini,
convincing. There was a couple of
and
close
they're stopped dead in
rounds,
their
like the
tracks.
proxy
Ninja
round, but
dying in the alleyway beyond a smoke.
it's been a few now where it's
PCFIC were really just trying to obfuscate
it's been looking fine
where
for
that
Gentlemates.
retake was coming in from. They were looking to go a little heavier on the back line. But Gentlemates adapting nicely, a little more aware of what's going on. And they've found quite a lot of success, actually, just with these direct sight hits.
Yeah.
Into a Deadlock Viper composition, you're expecting them to be able to stop them, but the gaps have been approached nicely by mates.
That they have. I mean, even the fact that Mini hits the sonic sensor and still gets away, difficult for, and a little bit hard done by our PCFIC, but we should really be seeing more capitalization on that utility. And I think as well, like I just called my mind back to Cupert's time on Liquid Academy and just think about whether this was ever really a map that he was good at calling. I don't ever really remember him having a
sure
great
if it was in the map or
record on that map.
No, Sunset was actually a pretty decent map for Liquid Academy. I don't know. I imagine Sliggy would probably know.
Yeah.
I got no idea.
They used to
Don't throw
play
me
double
in there.
duelist here with the Waylay, you remember?
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah, they were really heavy on the A main fights, I remember.
I would just ask that question to Bacon.
Roster, different org, and a different player in the team. Again, I think we want to talk about Waddle here a bit more, Cairo, because, of course, we've spoken about him at length here already.
It was pretty good in the scrims. It was about
to
50-50 in
note,
officials.
though, that he's a player who's had quality for quite some time, and now seeing that translate in the server as one of the main contributors for this team. It's not just in game; it's out
Bacon,
of the game.
Did you see the C9 tweet where they said they were winning like 20% of
For the
pracs?
longest time, I always remember, like we spoke about his time on Focus, his time on Dynasty, Desire. Right, he's been to Ascension tournaments.
Is a tier 2 academy team? What do you reckon your prac win rate was?
And that just shows you like the kind of experience that he's played against. He's played against, I think, every single tier 2 graduate all the way back to 2023, just not getting that chance himself.
Like, I like the honesty.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm a big fan of the
in
honesty.
2023, it would have been Mates. 2024, it would have been Apex when he was on Desire in groups there. And 2025 last year,
you have
of course,
the stats? Mate,
was
give me
BBL
your
Pacific
stats.
in the grand final. A grand final which they did very well to get to.
I'm
but
interested. Because
now
20
he
is
represents
mad,
the
man.
organisation
Never heard of a team get as low as 20%.
that he previously faced.
Honestly, I've never heard of a team get even close to 20%.
And looking at it here, Pacific need something
I would never put that public,
to
personally.
jumpstart Sunset, because first couple of rounds were good, but it's in these purchases where they've really started to fall away now. Mates defaulting effectively. And finally, a little bit of proactivity being shown by the defense.
Hunter's Fury not connecting any bolts, but as you see, proactivity down mid and Pacific taking map space away from their opponents. Obviously, this not being a priority could be an issue for the attack. Although already out on B, these steps should be held.
Yeah, but they got to get the spike.
Pacific have the perfect position to interrupt this. That contact out on B is going to mean nothing if the spike doesn't arrive.
That's if it does. Starzo doesn't get away. The players of Valoranti
Good
and 7 are ready to fight that paranoia.
the other side there.
And it's up to Valoranti to hold things, deny the spike. Get through! The headshot king of
30
Valoranti.
seconds left.
What's that?
That spike goes all the way into Waddle's arms, and now we look at Mini. 3v1, it should be done. Valoranti has done exactly what is needed, and Mini 11 and 3 right now. Time ticking away. It should be done. 7 should now know the player's running for the hills.
Mate,
Valoranti
don't
wants the
push
last,
through.
but
You're the
will
guy
not
that's meant to
get
stop the
Is
plant.
that time?
Oh, he's got
the
time.
plant.
Angle? Boy,
Well,
respect.
it's going to be the ultimate to finish things out. It ended up getting close. Pacific again, showing us little lapses in their play, but Valoranti
I
individualistically.
mean, lovely
looked great.
shots.
Yeah,
Questionable,
and look, I think
questionable
he
play.
has impressed throughout so far in this series.
Your
Every
win
time
rate,
he's been
so your
put
win
under
rate
a
if you round it up
microscope,
is basically
you're seeing those
68%.
little corrections in his play. Such an effective player, and has been for many, many years. I mean, way back in the day, part of Heretics, I think it was.
Around 70% for a tier 2 team.
Been in VCT
But like a
before.
good tier 2 team.
Mathematician.
Not sure about that one, but
because he's got his
having a
ankles,
tier
he's
1
subtracted
team
a
with
couple
that
of
low
players from the
win rate
equation,
is
that's for
insane.
sure. Well, Gentlemates have heard all the ruckus going on the B side and have immediately pressed the go button on A. Waddle not getting his chance, forced away at
Or
this
retake.
time.
yeah. But Pacific,
Can
their
Keeper
game
get
plan
anything on
round
this
with
angle?
The B set piece should be for an A retake.
Oh
Aware of this gap.
God, everyone's
What a
getting
kill
melted
onto
at the moment.
Pacific.
What's going on here?
Cupid more specifically there.
Spike planted.
Well, Valoranti's making that space go away in towards the main.
Bruh.
Seven's here, and he's got the equaliser.
Yeah, big kill back. Still a bolt left in the Hunter's Fury, and Mini's gone deep.
Well, they're on top of
he's
it
gone
because
for
no
the
one's
next
fighting
one.
sight, so they know that someone
Seven
pushed.
caught out Ninja,
Oh, I
not
think he
quick
had to
enough on the
commit.
trade. Oh, where is Valoranti amongst all this mess?
Yeah, I think
Martin
Ninja
and
had to
Bipple
commit.
finish out the round. The lead
I
extended
think this
back
is looking
to
a
two.
little too
Yeah,
one-sided right now.
Gentlemates.
I'm looking at that money for
Picking up where
Pacific.
they
That's
left
in the
off,
bin.
back to winning ways. 5 from 6 for them, even with the timeout. And while you could see what Pacific were trying to do here with that initial aggression, nothing falling into their lap. Strong reaction from mates heading A-wards. And ready for the retake.
The peak
Nobody's gonna
family
give you
business.
anything for free, though. Pacific
Dude,
need to
there's
go
no
and
way
take
they
that.
have... It's so hard to have under
Gentlemates attack,
50%.
looking at how we expect it to. When we look at this mid-brawl starting to brew.
Yeah, 7 initially, though, that tries to put the pressure on. Another stun.
Okay, gun down,
in
bottom
towards
and
Garage.
middle.
It's
Numbers
Ninja that
here if
finds
they
the kill
want
in
it.
mid on Bippo, though. Again, not been the
Instead of
easiest
picking up
time
the
for him
gun,
in
they
that
all head over
position.
towards site so they can fast flood.
7 left behind on site. He's got to defend this solo. Pacific not looking to flood, not too eager.
Yeah, and Gentlemates stopped at the door. They can go back. They can go towards B.
The big
they're gonna
cancel.
deposit
I like the
Star
idea
Zone.
of the wall.
He's left
Vision
in the
block
eye of
either
the storm.
side.
Pacific with no bounce
Could
to
have
this
taken a timing.
proactivity.
They keep one here.
7 finds
Dude,
another
the guns
kill.
just
This
keep them
one
duplicating.
binding as Martine's ultimate was already expended. Perhaps just looking to recover that weapon if they can in a moment's time, because they've got numbers heading back into a situation where the spike goes down, and Waddle's actually sighted Mini
Yeah,
in
and they can pick
transition
up a gun
as
here.
well.
Could Omen ult for a gun if they wanted to.
Pacific playing for their
But
advantage.
it would look a little stupid if they've
Gentlemates
moved
need
the
to
gun
try and
away.
get one back in their favour.
Am I
Take
just
a
mad
step
and thinking
forward,
how
try and get
there
a
is the
fight
gun down here, or am I
back.
just wrong?
Needs to be
And then
clean.
Ninja's
That's why we look at
pushing
Mini
where the
right
gun
now.
is, but Valorante doesn't get it.
They're just trying to push the issue on
Am
the
I
front line.
mad?
See if he can move the needle in any
there not
way.
two
Martin
guns
sat
here?
behind him with a flash for contact. So that extra layer of support is queued up and ready to go, but Prox has already taken a boatload of damage through Market. That's when Mini looks to take the timing. Waddle wins it out with only a ghost in his hands. And all of a sudden there are big issues. Mates here, Cupid with a defuse right under their nose. And there is little left to be done here for Prox
Fair
in
play.
this situation.
I mean, fair
Pacific
play,
bring
man.
it back
Let's pick
within
up these
one
guns,
into
I
the mode
guess.
of Thrifty to get them there.
Hey, Pacific's Thrifties actually don't look too bad. There's thought behind it. The way that they're able to isolate
They don't
players.
need him? Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
they don't need him.
Starzo goes hunting on his own, but Bipple, you can understand that he's the luck player. And that's exactly what Ninja does. So from there on in, it's just snowballing really for Pacific.
Famously, the K-Club CEO said they were having a 70% win rate in scrims in 2023. Yeah, and we know how they look.
Thrifty.
Let's say he's exaggerating by 10%. Just to
So
save a bit of face.
Gentlemates timeout.
That's still triple what C9 are putting
First
down.
on the map of their choosing here, Cairo. And I want to come back to something you were just saying about the Thrifties. Yeah, they've looked pretty good for Pacific. Is that maybe an identity thing? You know, where you're more confident to
What
make
if
that
he's exaggerating by
overexertive
70%?
play on your eco rather than on your gun rounds? Because looking at it, does feel like they've been pretty passive on the full buys so far.
Yeah, I can understand what you're trying to say, but perhaps it's rather than, how would I put it, rather than it being a play style of, or whatever reason, as you say, like it's ecos that they're more aggressive, it's maybe like finding different solutions. Like, oh, a solution A didn't work, we were a little bit more passive. Let's try something different on our eco rounds, and that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah, I mean, so much stuff is going wrong over there, for sure.
We'll see what the choice is for them into the
It's
next
such a
round. As you
big
can see,
game tonight
Mini
for
has brought out
C9,
the
it's
operator
insane.
onto this attack side for the first time. So again,
If
this
you
slow
lose
style
to
which
a
Gentlemates have been
stand-in,
playing for the most part
They
does
are
favour
mentally
the
going to be
weaponry
done.
choice here.
If they can
And
win
actually,
this
you're seeing a
game,
heavy mid focus from
that
Pacific
belief might
to
take them
greet
pretty
him.
far.
A big exchange to start this key round.
This time, Gentlemates will fill mid with players and bodies ready to fight. Mini getting a line all the way through on towards market.
And from the mate's perspective, this feels like a setup tailored to punish that aggression from Pacific in trying to spot out this lurk.
Same time, Pacific, all they're doing is denying any exits from
We get to
mid.
see anything from that? I don't
really
think
the game
so.
plan. 7 holding on towards top mid. Mini can't connect his operator shot. Still looking to fight forward. The duelist
We'd wait for
dies.
7 to react there.
Opens up another lane here for GENTLEMATES, as we've not seen a market take from them in a while, but where the
Kind of weird
players
for
currently
Pacific
sit,
at the
you're
moment.
thinking it's an A split
Info,
actually through
and they're
top
just
mid
like, mate,
instead.
where are these guys
Both of
top
these
mid
Pacific
splitting?
players separated on either end of the hold.
Waddle should have an idea. He's played Sunset enough. Was big. Back on the Dynasty hold. VALORANT with a chance. They fight forward.
Mate,
and they're
that
going to
slide
catch
out is
Waddle
so
as well.
deadly, isn't it?
Meanwhile, Ninja takes main space and finds himself a little pocket in which to work with.
Yeah, actually, Cupid's going to be here as well to join him. No TP to get past the trap, but doesn't change what mates already know.
Operator doesn't connect. Mini is not
Ooh.
impressed at all. So we're back to 2-on-2. That grab net looks just about to hit Martin. It
Ooh.
doesn't, but Ninja's shots do. How good is your ulti here? Ninja just holding on. There's a defuse going on. Bippo, you need to get a move
Look
on.
at the round they
missed
just
his
won.
chance. Pacific
Mate, Ninja's
wall
playing
even.
nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what Bippo was thinking there. Maybe just calling the bluff with the ultimate. Ninja hunting for a kill. But discipline shown on the Pacific side, and they're back on terms. It's sort of through the GENTLEMATES timeout that you're now seeing them come back to life. There are still ultimates for the French organization here on their attack side.
Oof.
And again, into this composition, I think the half result's still favorable if they walk away with 5.
Thing is, though, GENTLEMATES are about to throw everything at you. Although 7 walking out, he wasn't here last time.
This is a change-up of grand proportions, as is Mini landing the op shot this time around.
Holy. To give you some more context, during late 2022, so that was probably Liquid's worst ever stay, I would say, Bacon. Do you agree with that? 52% win rate.
Have steadied course, and with their sights set on A, it's a spike plant.
It's still double.
Lead restored.
The fact that Martin keeps his run it back, going to be massive for this last round. VALORANT probably looking for this save. Look at the money. It's not the best.
More bots to farm in EU.
Spot.
That might be true, yeah.
I mean, if he did a little bit of damage here,
Yeah,
wouldn't be the worst
I
pick.
mean, this is the thing. Pacific have more than enough cash for him to throw something at this. It's, what, last round of the half coming up?
Yeah.
Cupid's got op money anyway. Everyone else is pretty well stocked. It's just a case of VALORANT maybe not wanting to give an orb over to Starso, who is the main protagonist in this hunt. Getting closer to his own Sova ulti. Yeah, it's been a really weird map, Cairo. Lots of back and forth.
Yeah.
Neither team really taking the game by the reins as it stands.
Yeah.
That second half really open for the take-in.
I think that's the thing with Sunset, though. It really does feel like post-plan, like, constantly being recycled. Those type of
Scrim
rushes, you know?
win rate really matter
Sure,
that
we see
much?
some luck
I mean, it
plays,
doesn't,
some
like,
mid plays, but I think
it doesn't
in a
matter
way,
that
it can
much unless
sometimes
it's
feel
like an outrageous
split in the
number.
way that it works out.
It's a map which has seen a
It's
lot
a-
of changes.
it's a good gauge of, like,
since
where
its
you are.
introduction, back end of 2023. Devs constantly talking about the game loop, all the buzzwords. I won't
Nice
say them
shots on
for
this.
you, but yeah. Pacific, I think bringing Waddle in as well, if you're talking about his history
Mini
on that
15
Dynasty
to
team, it was
6.
all about the retakes,
Yeah.
it was all about having this solid micro. If that's the win conditions that they're playing for, GENTLEMATES you can constantly see trying to interrupt it as much as possible.
Yeah, I think they always had set retakes as well, though, with the utility. At the same time, how do they deal with this one as they
Pull this
try
grab
to
net's
break in
perfect,
towards
man. The
market?
combo is
Nice
incredible.
Combo play with the Hunter's Fury and the grab net. Doesn't quite work out in a kill, but certainly helps 7 to get one himself.
He's going to be spotted in backside here, though, and VALORANT has to leave his pit. He dies.
Yeah, gets caught out. Tap of the spike. 7 knows there's bodies
Oh, it's
heading
nicely
his
handled from
way.
GENTLEMATES.
Can't quite defend it.
7
Cupid
and they
with the
lost
TP on
pistol.
flank. Bippo
They
knows
kinda
about
wrecked him.
this. Waddle has to approach from CT himself. This is going to be a difficult one. I think at this point, has it?
Your prime was our win rate? I got no idea. Maybe Bacon has the
Should be
stats.
GENTLEMATES, but Waddle finding another one keeps you interested. Only fleeting though. Cupid having already alerted
Like when we
his
just got
position,
Nivera in, we were
retaking
winning a lot, man.
through mid or main, and the latter is covered by Bippo. 7-5, mate, with a lead on their own map pick. But it is a small lead at that.
In officials, we were like 18 in a row, I think. Scrims were pretty good back then.
Kundi, coming back from Paris, having heard the GENTLEMATES fans scream for you, is it a bit quiet here in Berlin?
I mean, you could say it's a little bit more quiet here, yeah.
But at least your head will be clear and in the game, you won't be hearing people screaming. But at the same time, what was that experience like for the team?
I mean, insane. Like playing in the home crowd in Paris. Also as a coach, I was in the stage. Incredible feeling. Yeah, I think it's like these opportunities doesn't happen that often. So we were very, very grateful for it, and like we were just so happy. And now let's try to have the same energy here somehow.
And we got to see you testing out new roles for the team. So talk to me about the change for Bippo in particular, moving to the Sentinel.
Yeah, I mean, we felt like we wanted to do some role changes, see how it goes, and we tested it out actually in some officials. It went really good, so we stick to it, and yeah, I think actually Mini now as duelist is very, very comfortable, and also Pippa as Sentinel. Like, I think it actually maybe even more fits than it was before.
Have you made any changes to support Mini and make sure he's not just a sacrificial lamb?
That's something maybe we need to see and wait until the official starts, but I don't think he's sacrificial lamb.
And in terms of Martin, patch 13.01, the Yoru buffs, does this mean potentially we're going to see kick-off power of GENTLEMATES returning?
I think we need to wait until the official, but yeah, I mean, Martin is insane with every character, so it's not like he's insane with Phoenix, for example, race, everything like... if we change to Yoru, like I expect same as already see.
GENTLEMATES seems like a team now that's got a lot of self-belief, putting stage one behind you, and now you're going up against PCIFIC, who is a team that's had to make changes, and they might not be feeling that confident going into this one. So how do GENTLEMATES stop themselves from being overconfident?
I mean, I think we
Ken, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 4 months. Thank you so much.
We go there with zero respect, but same time we need to respect them. Like,
dude, what's with like the little editing zoom in here? What's going on?
We are capable of. I need to remind the boys before the game, I think, for that.
Remind them to be respectful, but also have zero respect. Kundi, I love it.
Yeah, I think good
Between me and Mini, I mean, he has one more. We both have played Breach on the Ascent, so
we're going to need to go and convert
I don't know what that
this
says
map
about
on
us.
Pacific
Squiggle, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 2 months.
VCT.
I'll tell you what they're going to need, Cairo. They're going to need a pistol round. They've not won a single one so far.
I mean, a pistol in this map is done, for sure.
7 down to 61. And he's got the kill this time.
Oh, he's lucky that the trap doesn't bring him down any lower. But GENTLEMATES respond in kind. Very quick to the A site. You've got a late lock through Waddle in mid.
Yeah, Starso manages to pick
they were
up
really late
Waddle
to plant
though,
this
so
as
he's
well.
out of the picture now. And
So much so that they haven't even managed to get the spike down.
Attempt. Fast flood through before the spike hits the ground.
God, this was
7 the last
chaos.
one standing, and
Dude,
Starso
Bandits
will bury him in the
taking
middle
over.
of the site. A bounce
many
back to
bandits.
form for the captain.
Yeah, thank God. Comes at the right time. GENTLEMATES
I mean, we're going third map with this.
their lead on the defense. And I think this pistol one is very similar to the one we saw on the other half.
Wait, nice shot.
Yeah, it is. I think the difference here from GENTLEMATES is just showing that they're a little bit more willing to get in position and go early, which is something you need to do on Sunset sometimes. You can't just play straight up retake. Wasn't very nice.
Should Ninja be buying a wall on pistol? Yeah, probably. It's like one of the best abilities for pistol.
Man, I'm so sheltered with these muted replays. It's crazy. Forgot what swearing sounds like. Yeah. Full eco for PCIFIC though. Tell a lie, there's one bandit in the hands of 7. What can he do?
Are they going to get melted?
Well, he's not going to do a whole bunch. Yeah, he's gone, mate. He's downstairs.
He's downstairs.
Yeah, not sure about that one on that eco, but...
And PCIFIC are left outside. So, gap of 4, and GENTLEMATES now onto the bonus.
Yeah, look, this is where the gap can really start to grow between the teams. I think, heading into a bonus with just the...
What happened with CNED? They kicked him.
There,
They kicked him and they picked up Wardle, so it changed. I guess 7 they wanted as their primary duelist.
Wondering if they now reel back or if we just get more of the
I
same.
think it's hard with CNED. He's a very, very good jet, but he never really like perfected any other agents.
To stop you from just sending it. I mean, Bippo's on the Cypher, but he's also 2 and 7. And it's actually
so if you get a meta that is dominated by like a Neon or something, which is essentially what was happening when he plays, it's so hard.
Kill traps set up and the camera already taken away. The Sova utility looks spot on by Waddle, but it's this cage that could be the real issue. Force back and all the site easily taken.
Yeah, 1 trap left now. That wide swing out on the right side, but the spike's made its way over.
Wait, nice shot.
Mates have arrived. What a shot from
Starzo should just perma-ban
How he's hit that. Looked like he was mid-flight. With Martin teeing up a flash, the slide
it's a great little flash slide.
Mini like a thief in the night, just snatches it away. Pacific finally start to answer through Valorant. 2 kills deep, but it's got to be a quad if he wants to win it now. Caught by Prox on the edge of the wall.
Just started halving it.
Around on the B side.
Okay, yeah, this one's for sure done.
To add to their advantage with a bonus win.
Yeah, I mean, the flash perfectly timed. Set retake, really, it feels like, by GENTLEMATES with how good the utility is. Nicely called.
Flashlight out here was sick.
GENTLEMATES looking to start this defense.
Why not put him on the Senti? You're talking about CNED? I never really saw like a team kind of full commit with him on Chamber.
Yeah, thoroughly impressed with how mates have come out swinging in this second half.
And I don't know what the reason was
for
it.
Cairo, I think back to the previous map, was pretty much a carbon copy, right? GENTLEMATES were the ones who didn't get any attacking rounds. Now it's Pacific in the same position. Could be on for another 13-5 before you know it, but it's a bit of a half investment here. 3 stingers.
This one, yeah, we're going the Sem for sure.
Take. Although Martin playing within the corner pretty far forward, trying to
could be a lot with this ult.
I
felt like he was aiming kind of high with the flash shots though.
Returns, but does so
oh no, maybe not.
Lovely spray
down. Got a double tag.
Pacific still fighting in, and Mini looking to finish things off. GENTLEMATES all the way up to 11.
Mini's kind of farming though.
Concrete now. Of course, for Pacific, that is not the be-all and end-all round. They will have rifles in the next, but just doesn't feel like we've seen a tempered take from them once. No contacting, no defaults whatsoever. It's just direct play after direct play, straight into the meat grinder. And
he's got a little pick and mix in there.
Checking back in with the coaching staff, you wonder what the call looks like.
I mean, it's the last time that the coaching staff can really talk to their own players, get things back on side. Mini is 20-9. That just shows you the levels that he's putting up right now.
You're allowed to have Gandhi in the cup.
Massively impressed with his VCT debut on the duelist. I suppose you've got to say it as it is, right? He's had some time in the downtime to log a few more.
You can't find our prime scrim result. If I can find our win rate.
The better numbers
when was
actually on the Jet. It's
57?
more Neon that he's played overall. But
does that include everything? That includes like Iceland and stuff? Dude, I think our win rate in Iceland might have been 10%.
Very quickly can. But with that being said, what's the different approach that Pacific are going to give us? Because so far, these retakes
that's our round
just
win rate?
have
okay.
Dude,
that's kind of low though, Bacon,
whatsoever. GENTLEMATES have been overpowering. Sorry, apologies. These post plants have not looked great from Pacific. GENTLEMATES, their retakes are just overpowering, and the attack just have not been able to hold on to things whatsoever.
That's pretty
I
good.
think it's still a pertinent conversation that you build up there, though, because it's all a case of knowing when to take your timings in these post-plant situations. On the defender's side, it felt like Pacific didn't get the best of it. On the attack side, right
old
now,
school smoke. Dude, every single time I see the smoke, I just think of safe walking through it every single round.
Situation a lot of the time. Sensor put under the arch top mid. And that's actually GENTLEMATES' cue to go on the offensive. Super aggressive in A main. Knocking on the door, no answer on the Pacific side for now. But 45 seconds into this round, Cairo. They don't have too
Your
much real estate.
win rate
here.
was around 56, so it's
Yeah,
a
they
percent
don't-
above
they're
that. So yeah,
waiting
around
to see
70
what
then.
Gentlemates are going to do. They know that that A space has been taken, and now mid starts to be eaten into by the defense. They're going for it.
Oi,
and it's
oi,
just
oi, my
clean by
aim is
Mini.
looking
22 kills
unbelievable.
now as he starts to encroach on at least 25 before this half ends. It's a nice grab.
It's gonna be an
there, but
absolute
there's no
turret.
capitalization. How many times have we said that about Pacific? Nice utility, but still no kills, and Spike's lost.
30 seconds.
I mean, Mini
Push
gets
through
the
with the
breakthrough
spike.
by just.
I mean, they called to
shift-walking
go
past
through,
the
and
sensor,
the molly came in at the best timing.
not fully fortifying that mid control for Pacific.
I mean, we've seen two
And a
just
lapse in
stomps of them out.
concentration has thrown away the round, which sort of would have kept them in this game, I think.
10
Very
seconds left.
tentatively, of course. But looking at it here, oh my goodness,
Oh my
Ninja.
god, what on
He walks
earth
away
was
with
all of
3, but
this?
Mini gets all 5. It's an ace from him. And
Mate, Mini is
Gentlemates
absolutely farming this
up
map,
to
though.
12.
Dude, the
Yeah,
3K was
Mini
kind of
is
nuts.
definitely leading the line
3K
here.
was kind of
You
nuts. The
can
third
see
one
that
just
they'll
appeared
stop
from nowhere.
behind the Pacific composition and how they want to play it, but how it is actually in practice, it doesn't look up to scratch. I'm starting to worry now for Pacific.
My first day! Because you are sheets! Everyone sheets! Shit!
Obsessed
Found
with
the
it.
mute button eventually,
Yeah.
Very obsessed.
That's
Not my
sick.
favorite.
Right, 7 goes at it.
Back in the day, Yampi used to open his mouth and you didn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, they used to they used to mute
Nah,
those
I love
ones, but they really
Do you?
doubled down with
Yeah,
this.
I think we need more banter between the
Oh,
players
right,
on
okay.
stage.
I
My
think you're talking
first
more
ace
about
because
the-
you're shit.
What,
It's so
Yampi opening his
good.
mouth?
No, more about what Mini was talking about.
Oh.
But poo, I thought you were obsessed with poo.
Moving swiftly on. I actually have no idea how to respond to that.
Good, well,
Pacific flushed away already, though, at this point. As Marty
Dude, imagine
gets the
peeking into the
opening kill.
3-person hold.
Going
Yes.
from bad to
And it's
worse
not the
here.
normal angle you would expect
5
because of the
versus 4
boxes.
situation. Reveal lands. Ninja is going to be able to
Can they
find
save
his
him?
man in Mini at least once here.
Surely save
but
him.
Bippo has already picked up a couple himself. Valorant exposed. Nowhere to go if you're Cupid. Gentlemates in
Right, same
redebuting
score as the
Sunset
first map. Stomp
have
into a
looked
stomp.
absolutely
25, wait,
fantastic.
26, right? I
Matching
guess
that
at the end here
13-5
for Mini.
result from Pacific with one of their own, and so we go
We went
the
wild
distance
on this.
to the decider.